back again in our backyard slash bee yard. Last night there was a swarm in my area, and so I was able to capture. It was pretty high up. Luckily there was a beekeeper next door that was able to help out. Now they are in this 5-frame nuke. There's lots of resources in here, but I noticed this morning that they're all on the outside, and I just want to make sure that they don't swarm again. So I'm going to give them a little bit more space in this other hive that I have, so I'm going to move them right away. I was going to wait a few days, but seeing how much they're kind of hanging on the outside, I'm going to just move them into the bigger box, hoping that they stay. It's not my favorite choice, but I think that it'll be more effective. Because I see them going in and out, but they might be too big for 5 frames. So we'll go from there and figure it out. Alrighty, so you're gonna see me put down these 2 boards on the center blocks. That will just help the bottom board kind of stay balanced, not bend with the center blocks. And now I'm taking out 5 frames, since I have 5 frames in the nuke. I'm taking out the frames that are least useful to the bees right now, and making sure that I am careful with the bees, shaking them in, and then moving the frames in one by one in the middle. I'm checking for the queen along the way. You're going to see I spent a lot more time in the last frame, because in the last frame there was a bit of funky comb, that there was space underneath the comb. I'm going to fix that later, but for now I'll let it be. Which is why I took a little bit longer on this last frame right here. Really checking for the queen, making sure she wasn't hiding. Didn't see her. And then you're about to see me try to put it into the box, but there's not enough room because it's a little bit tight. So I have to take out one of the old frames. I should have done this earlier just to make a little bit more room. And now the other one can go in nicely, and I can bring back the other frame that I took out. It was a little bit weird getting in, and actually later on you're going to see me fixing it because it wasn't flush. And again, shaking the bees into the 10-frame deep body hive. Here I am fixing that frame that wasn't quite flush yet. Now it's flush. Just checking things. And then I'm just cleaning up the box, making sure that nothing gets left behind. They're able to get out of that box, and we're cleaning up. And that's it. Now you're going to see me put a wood chip in the back of the box. That's just because they were using that back entrance, and I didn't want them to get confused or mad, so I just put a little entrance there for them to be able to get in and out in the back. I later removed it. It wasn't a big deal. It just made the top cover a little bit funky. Not a huge deal. So there you go. Hopefully I start seeing them fanning the front entrance to let them know, like, hey, we are in here, and they stay. Again, you always run the risk of them not liking it and just absconding, leaving the home just because they don't like something about it. I've given them lots of resources, lots of empty frames with like drawn comb that should entice them to stay, but bees are bees and they will do what they want to do. So that was just my little experience with the swarm that I had last night. I'll post a video at the end that kind of shows you the whole thing. They were very nice. The neighbors were very nice. No one, they let me cut a whole branch off the tree, and yeah, it worked out well.